presentation of TFNN. The Tom O'Brien Show is produced every business day. Tom takes your phone calls toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-873-7618.
Let's go to Phil in Puerto Rico. Hey, Phil, what's going on?
Hey, Tom, doing great. Just wanted to thank you guys and the whole crew. Best content on the internet. Really appreciate everything you guys are doing.
We appreciate you growling and prowling with us out here. Phil, how did you find us?
I just typed in live trading in YouTube one morning.
Cool.
I was looking for any type of live trading room. You guys came up, and
awesome.
I know quality when I see it, or at least I like to think so. And I mean, you guys are just a dream. I appreciate everything you guys do.
Welcome to the Tiger family. We appreciate you growling and prowling with us.
My pleasure.
Now, Tom O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We get 7 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day in the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. Let's make it a great holiday weekend, folks. And bottom line, be safe out there. Let's take a look at one of our 4 agreements. This is a great one. You know what's interesting, folks, is that we have the new year, but for some reason, personally, myself, I feel like the September Labor Day is a new year. And, I guess it's because you're growing up in Boston, everyone goes back to school. The bottom line is, so this is a really cool time of the year. Always do your best. Take action on your ideas. This is why I'm reading this card, because I remember opening quite a few businesses right as soon as I was getting back. Well, as soon as Labor Day was happening, when I was a kid. Doing your best means to take action. You can have many great ideas in your head, but without action upon an idea, there'll be no manifestation, no results, and no reward. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We have the Dow Industrials. The Dow Industrials are trading down 218. NASDAQ is off 113. S&P's off 30. Gold contract up $14.10, trading at $17.2340 an ounce. We got silver up 25 cents, $17.91 an ounce. Light sweet crude flat, $86.98 a barrel. Notes and bonds. You get the 10-year up 21 ticks, trading 116.21. The 30-year up a full point at 135.03. And King Dollar. King Dollar is down 169 ticks, trading 109.522. The euro is at 99. The yen is at 140, and the British pound is at 115 to 1 U.S. dollar. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world. In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at them. Well, let's go to the futures so we can kind of bisect and dissect what we think is going to be happening here in the next 51 minutes. So, yeah, the market fall apart. Well, here, let me bring this back, because you're going to see that the market couldn't even get up to the highs that were generated 2 days ago. That's, it just got to it, basically. Gave it up in spades, right? So now let's go take a look and see where we're at. So you came down hard and fast. You got a little pop. Okay, so we don't have a high volume low, first off, okay? So that low that we made out here, bottom line is that, 50 minutes ago, is not there. But that being said, what the market just tried to do, the market just trying to get over the 39.43 area, failed. So we'll see how this baby shakes out, Let's see, that was coming into 65,000 contracts. Oh, yeah, wait, we're not going up, we're going down. So watch this. So you can see how we came down. And you see how we just went up against it right there. That 10 minutes, 38,000 contracts. Well, you got the seller out here at 65,000 contracts. That makes for more selling. Into the NQs. We go to the NQs. Well, first, let's go. And the Qs, the bottom line is that the Qs have an ABC structure on the way down. They broke the B point yesterday, broke it with volume. The bottom line, we had 57 million shares versus 51. What you have out here, 281.84 is your price projection. And the highs of the lows are 276. I suspect it's going to go right for the low. The reason I'm saying that is that now if we go over to the SPY, watch what's going on here. Because we could very well get a larger ABC structure down. Particularly, you can see the SPY missed it. The SPY yesterday had 78 million shares versus 85. So that's not an ABC down. That being said, guess what? The SPY failed out here at a price point of 401. You're trading 393. The SPY is only going to need 78 million shares to have a larger ABC down. If that's what you get, your 8 point on this is 419. Your B is going to be 390. So we got $29. The C is out here today, and so you're talking about 471 or 371. And the low is 362. The high is 369. So that's telling me we're going right for the lows, man. This thing's going to, yeah. Gold contract. We take a look at gold. Gold's up $15 today. We'll see if we can get any follow through. The bottom line is that each and every time this has happened, there's zero follow through. We got juice on it today. You got 165,000 contracts. That's good. You actually did not break the low, which is impressive. The low was 1666.10. 1696.10 rather. And we hit yesterday we hit 1699.10. 1696, 1699, yeah. And now let's go to King Dollar, because King Dollar, bottom line is, it's amazing that gold isn't down a lot more. King Dollar, you can see what's happening here, where it's hanging at its highs. It's over the high. We'll see where this shakes out, man. Because if King Dollar, really does its deal and wants to go up to this 121, that's going to be a whole different ball game. Whole different ball game. And you can see there's not much in between where we are now. Once it broke, we put this up here so you can see where that break came. You did that break. The next swing point is 120. The high is 121.020. So pressure. Heavy pressure. There's no two ways about that. And, what we're going to have next week now, okay, so watch what happens here. Calendar-wise, even Tuesday and Wednesday is not going to be that busy. As soon as we hit maybe late Wednesday, Thursday, you got big action. Big action. And we'll see which way the volume wants to go. Right now, when we did... Yeah, let me show you this, too, because what also happened yesterday inside the NASDAQ is volume came in the NASDAQ again. See that 4.7 billion? Bottom line, it was taking out the B point. The B point there was 4.6. And you take swings out with volume, folks, ABC structures, particularly, we've been in an ABC structure since almost last January. So this has been an ABC market on the way down. It's been totally consistent. We were totally consistent on an ABC market about the last 4 months going up, and then we're totally consistent on down. Markets can do ABC structures until they don't anymore. The longest I've ever seen, was approximately almost 2 years on the way up, and that was AMAT. On the way down, they tend to be much quicker because the flush down the toilet is much quicker. That's what it comes down to. Dow Industrials right now down 237. Nasdaq's off 160, 129. S&P's off 33. We'll come right back. In a time of booming inflation, where your purchasing power is eroded, there's no better place to protect your hard-earned money than in gold. Vista Gold's flagship asset is the Mount Todd Gold Project in the Northern Territory of Australia. This is Australia's largest undeveloped gold project. We are talking a world-class gold project in a Tier 1 mining district. This is a large-scale, low-cost project with significant existing infrastructure in a politically safe and friendly mining jurisdiction. Vista Gold just completed the Mount Todd feasibility study, which resulted in a 7 million ounce gold reserve in a 16-year mine life. All of this, combined with the approvals of all major operational as well as environmental permits. This distinguishes Mount Todd as an attractive, de-risk partner, ready development stage gold project. Vista Gold trades on the New York Stock Exchange under the symbol VGZ.
Are you looking for a way to consistently add winning trades to your portfolio? Tom O'Brien is here to help. Tom O'Brien has been successfully trading markets for over 30 years. A frequent contributor to TD Ameritrade Network and CNBC, Tom O'Brien founded TFNN over 20 years ago to help educate investors just like you. Tom's daily market newsletter, Market Insights, is published every morning when the markets open to give you the competitive informational edge you need to succeed. These newsletters are packed full of Tom's advanced technical analysis and are geared to deliver comprehensive strategies for a successful portfolio. Get Tom O'Brien's newsletter, Market Insights, today and try all of our products and newsletters 30 days risk-free with our money-back guarantee at TFNN.com. TFNN, educating investors.
Everything in the universe is governed by the Fibonacci sequence. This mathematical principle is responsible for everything from the most aesthetically pleasing artwork to patterns in the stock market. To stay on top of stock patterns you can take advantage of, sign up for the Fibonacci 24/7 newsletter at TFNN.com. When you subscribe, you'll get a weekly report from veteran day trader Larry Pesavento on stocks you need to pay attention to. And you can trust Larry's analysis. After all, he's got 45 years experience as a day trader. Larry will also provide daily charts, videos, and data on the key markets that he's tracking. Expect notifications from Larry on market movement you need to act on at any time. First-time subscribers also get a 30-day money-back guarantee. If you're not satisfied, let us know and you'll get a full refund within 30 days of signing up. Subscribe to the Fibonacci 24/7 newsletter today. TFNN.com, educating investors.
Call now, toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-873-7618.
Welcome back, folks. Best of Behooly, Tom O'Brien. We do appreciate you growling and prowling with us. We have the Dow Industrials right now down 246. You get the Nasdaq off 135. S&Ps are off 34. What's happening, man?
Not much. Just looking at this market.
You and Jacob killed it last week.
Oh yeah, that was a pretty good show.
Yeah, it was a great show. Yeah. That was awesome, man. That was awesome.
Looks like it's holding still steady, huh? Still
steady in the red as the bleeding keeps coming on.
You know, but it hasn't gone. The Dow hasn't gone under 30,000 yet, right?
I don't. Oh yeah, it did.
Oh, it did.
I mean, but it came off it. I believe it. Yeah. Let me just say. So, the June low, I believe, is 29 something. Let's say.
I see.
Yeah, 29,650.
Okay.
And my take is that's where we're heading back to right now.
Not too bad, I guess.
Yeah. So what you had out here today, folks, okay, bottom line, you had a jobs number come in, decent number. Market goes topside in a big way. And, in the middle of the day, bottom line, Russia comes out and says that the gas pipe going back to Europe isn't going on tomorrow morning. Okay?
They're going to stop it, huh?
So the market basically fell apart. What happens, this is what seems to always happen in downdrafts, right? There's always something. Something always comes out, right? You get a counter trend bounce, something comes out and it falls apart. There's a question in the den, like, what are my thoughts about it? And I'm going to bring you right back to street fighting. I remember so well, I told you the story too.
Yeah.
I remember so well, growing up in general, right? Now, I boxed in the ring, folks, okay? But the bottom line, when you're fighting down the street, I remember this so well because I remember kids screaming at me, "I can't believe it, you're kicking me," right? And it's like, I looked at him, I says, you know what, man? You want to hurt me, I can't, I'm gonna do anything I can.
Anything goes.
It's like not even close, man.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So
I can't believe you're kicking me, huh?
yeah, right. Do you know what I mean? And that's that true street fight. That's what you do.
That's hilarious.
Now the poor kids they're killing each other. Okay, we didn't have to face that.
Back in the day, it was
no
just
way. Yeah,
fighting, fist fight. Yeah.
So to answer your question, you're dealing with Putin. Okay.
Yeah.
He's not going to kid around. He's going to freeze them out. That's my take on it. It's like, okay,
Yeah.
Who's kidding who, man? So I think it's going to be a huge problem.
Man.
Europe wants to put a cap on the oil and all this. Well, guess what? He has it, and my take is that it's going to be a problem, man. I mean, when you look at it, it was Merkel, it was Germany that screwed this whole thing up like beyond belief, man. thinking he could trust Putin.
Now, what does Russia need most from Europe?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing. Absolutely
Because
nothing.
they have their own food.
Yeah, they don't need anything.
Yeah.
They don't need a thing. What Europe needs from Russia is to keep warm. yeah. And, so, yeah, exactly. As Duffy said, Putin shells children's, hospitals. I mean, what else we have to know?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
The guy doesn't care. He's
bad scene.
trying to win at all costs here.
Bad scene.
It's pretty amazing that it's still going on.
Oh, I'm so psyched it is. Those Ukrainians, I tell you, they're so strong. It's unbelievable. My take is that he's not going to get them. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But the reality is that think about how many people die, destruction, all of this. Like it's insane. There's no doubt about
crazy,
that.
Yeah.
I know. So what's been happening in the real estate market?
Not much. So I just got a call today.
Yeah.
The appraisal came in low, one of my listings.
Really?
So now I think we're back to
this is a whole new deal now. Wow.
Because until recently, we didn't
quick.
really have to worry about anything.
That was
Appraisals
quick.
always came in pretty much.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is this on the Chapman? Oh, is it?
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah. But so I got to figure out how to, get it to that price point.
How much lower?
They didn't tell me yet. It's a VA loan.
Yeah.
So I guess I got to go there with some more comps and see if we can justify the price.
It's hard to change those, man.
Yeah.
It really is.
It's
that's a heads up.
We knew what we had to go through.
No, I'm with you. But that's a real heads up that this happened that quick.
Yeah.
Because what happens, folks, so picture. A true appraisal can go back 6 months. So that appraisal is taking the last 6 months comps and they're down.
Yeah.
I mean,
usually that's how they go. They go back at least within 6 months.
Right. That's the max. Right. Yeah. Right.
So,
but you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That there's that many that have closed that are lower than what we're thinking that thing is worth, or or what that person was willing to pay for.
Yeah.
So what happens here now, folks? This is the next escalation on the way down.
Yeah.
That's how this shakes out, which is pretty intense, man.
Yeah, because the comps are the comps, right?
Right.
Especially
The comps
if
are
you're
the
trying
comps,
to finance it.
Right.
There's nothing you can do.
Right.
Unless, they're coming in with more cash.
Right.
But I don't think that's happening, like it did 6 months ago.
No, because, so picture this, folks, okay? On the way up, what was happening, even some of my new houses weren't comping, man, but I just had to make them come up with more cash.
Yeah.
And because we'd explain that, no, you're in a bad situation because there was so many comps that were bad as they were going up, right?
Yeah.
But going down is a different ballgame, man. People won't come up with more cash. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like if
because
you
it's going
and I were buying it, exactly, they're gonna be. They read that they're gonna be in shock in about 2 seconds. Do you know what I mean? Like okay, and then of course what ends up happening is that they'll turn around and say that why am I buying it at all?
Yeah.
That's heavy, man.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, until recently, every contract pretty much had a appraisal contingency.
Right.
Yeah, not anymore.
Right, right.
Yes.
And what he means by appraisal contingency, folks, that you had to close without the appraisal.
Yeah, or had to come up with extra amount of money.
Right,
If
okay.
they didn't appraise.
Right.
So sometimes 20, 30, 40 grand extra. It's
So what is your buyer saying? Oh, your seller, rather. You represent the seller, right?
Yeah, I'm representing the seller. Right now, I'm just getting a few more things ready to go back to them.
Okay.
And let's see what happens here in the next 48 hours.
But they're going to tell you, right? They have to tell you.
Yeah, once it's done.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
They didn't give me the number yet.
Okay.
So I don't know what I'm working with. I just know it's lower. I mean, it could be $5 grand, it could be 30 grand.
I know. No, I know exactly what you're talking about.
So now I just have to figure it out, and hopefully we can get it to where we are.
It's a trip, man. There's no doubt. And, I was looking at, Toronto, folks, had an amazing market, but that blew up 5 months ago, and Toronto prices are down 16% in 5 months. Now, that's intense.
Yeah.
That is an intense deal.
Especially at their price point, right?
At their price point, because the medium house was 1.1, now it's 865. Boom, just like that.
Yeah.
That's
big.
And what people forget about, and this is a bad thing, and it's always a bad thing. They forget about leverage.
Yeah.
On the way up, that was great, because the way the Canadian market works, folks, is that they were still giving free money out in a monster way. Now they have shorter duration mortgages
Okay.
Yeah. But that's not going to help them.
Yeah.
Because immediately, the bottom line, I'm sure that people have been making money for a long period of time on the way up, and who's ever, has the seat at the end on the way down, well, guess what?
I'm sure there's going to be a lot of them around here, too.
Yeah.
That bought at the heights, and
All right.
it's going to be hard to sell them now.
Stay right there, folks. Best of night coming right back. We have the Dow. Dow's down at 309. Nasdaq is off 159. S&P's off 42. And they're going to sell this market into the close, folks. Stay right there. Come right back.
If you want to take advantage of this sector, now is the time to subscribe to my Gold Report. The Gold Report is a comprehensive look at the metals sector as well as the markets that move gold, which is the currency and bond markets. New subscribers get a 30-day money-back guarantee, so you have nothing to lose. Every Monday morning, I publish the Gold Report with coverage of gold, silver, bonds, the XAU, HUI, GDX, as well as more than 30 different mining equities. To see for yourself the types of profitable trades that are recommended within the Gold Report, sign up now by visiting TFNN.com. Don't miss out on the next great gold trade. Sign up today.
Sharpening your skills as an investor is like getting better at playing a musical instrument. You have to practice, sure, but you also need excellent instruction from experts. At TFNN, you'll get advice and guidance from the authority in technical market analysis. And it's not just dry, tedious text either. TFNN airs live financial content streamed live on TFNN.com and TFNN's YouTube channel with Tiger TV, live every market day from 8:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern. For free. Each host is an experienced trader and gives their take on the market while taking calls and questions live from around the world. From the moment the market opens until the closing bell sounds, Tiger TV has 8 different shows with expert hosts to help you make the right moves with your money. Watch online at TFNN.com or on TFNN's YouTube channel and become the investor you were born to be. TFNN, educating investors.
TFNN is excited about our new software charting program, The Art of Timing the Trade Charts. In collaboration with Tom O'Brien and using his best-selling book, The Art of Timing the Trade, Your Ultimate Trading Mastery System, David White has programmed an outstanding piece of software that will complement any trader's methodology. Using this first-of-its-kind program, The Art of Timing the Trade Charts allows you to scan thousands of stocks for Fibonacci formation setups, including Gartley's, ABC's, Butterflies, and much more. The Art of Timing the Trade Charts is designed to help you when scouring the markets for stocks just beginning to form the trading patterns that many investors spend days, weeks, or even months searching to find. And right now, we're offering licenses available at only $79 a month. We are so confident that you're going to love this new charting software that will even give you a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. Don't miss out on this incredible new piece of software. Get your copy of The Art of Timing the Trade Charts today by visiting TFNN.com.
This segment is brought to you by Thinkorswim. For more information, just click the Thinkorswim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. Dow's down 288, Nasdaq is off 147, S&Ps are off 39. Let's go to Jose in Lakeland. Jose, what's going on, brother?
Good afternoon, fellas. Jesus, I'm looking at the next president and his running mate.
I like it.
break out the goulash and the chimney snack.
Oh, man, I'm telling you.
Because this market is tanking. Hey, Tom, cadence was up 2.5. Time to short this morning. Time to short it.
Yeah, let's take a look at it. Cadence is an ABC down also. Let's say CDNS. So you get Cadence Design. The low for the year out here, folks, is 132. The high is 194. And you can see here, Jose, what we did. We broke the B point yesterday. Broke it with volume, monster volume, actually. 2.3 million versus 1.3.
I'm getting excited.
That sets up 163.38. Let me see what this is.
Oh, thank God I called because I was ready to. I really thought you were going to get a rally today. And look, you've got window dressing in the most important quarter, the last quarter of the year. I'm surprised at this move today.
No, I agree. There's no doubt that the market and what you can get off of this, folks. What he just said is that this market, okay, when it went up this morning, now the market hasn't held each one of these rallies, not at all. Right. Today, I'd say that, that not holding is a big deal. It's showing how weak the market is. And we're in window dressing, so now it's going to be window breaking instead of window dressing.
Tom, so 163 is game?
163.38 is the first projection. And you can see how the high, this gets interesting. See how the high, that last swing high is 164.18. So I suspect it's going to settle down right in there somewhere, the next leg down.
164, I get you. Tom, I'm just a struggling white guy trying to make some money in the market. Ma is from Calabria, Italy. She's got the hair on the upper lip. Electrolysis is not cheap. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, man, you got to make some money, man, because the bottom line is that, hey, if you ever make it up to Clearwater, right, there's a deli on Gulf to Bay. The guy's name is Sal. I know they're all his best. It does. I bring him. He has the best. I mean, it's like a true Italian deli you grew up with, and I did too. But what he has, man, he has this olive oil, right, that he brings in. I'm telling you, man, folks, if you get this olive oil, right, no matter what you cook with it, they're going to think that you're the 5-star chef for the Beards Award, man.
That's an addiction.
So if you're ever up here, man, go buy a case of it. There's 6 in a case, and you're not paying any more than it's not expensive. It's $37 or something?
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway. When you're up here, try it, man. You'll love it.
Yeah. Well, look at, if Cadence can hit that point, I can tell Ma, you've been called sir for the last time.
Oh, man. Hey, listen, man, have a great weekend, a safe weekend, Jose.
Thank you.
Thanks,
too.
Man.
Thank you.
Yes, we start talking food.
Oh, man. That olive oil is
especially Italian food, man.
Yeah. With some bread.
Oh, forget it, man. Forget it.
It's insane.
But what we're going to do first, folks, since this lows are going to get broken right now, we are going to go over to the futures, okay? Because what we have here is that this thing, you got 30 minutes. It's not good, but, Now I'm going to see if we got another ABC down. Now watch this. This gets interesting. This is an intraday. And we're not going to leave a lot of volume, folks, okay? This volume at the bottom, we had 15,000 contracts, okay? And the bar before this did 12,000. So going after it right now, let's see how many minutes left. That's 4 minutes into the 10-minute bar. So if you get an ABC down, man, that even puts the lows of yesterday in jeopardy. It's going to be interesting here. So that's on the NASDAQ. We take a look at the S&Ps.
Wow, look at that drop.
The S&P already broke. Now let's see if there's an ABC down. You see what's cool here, folks? It's an ABC down, man. It's a big ABC. That point there, 43,000 contracts, 45. We got ABC down. This is sick. Okay, here we go. Watch this price projection now. Man, oh, man. Okay, 4017 is your A. Your B is 3925. That's a 92 A to B in the S&P, folks. The C is 3943. 3943. 3851. Where's 3851? This is on an intraday ABC. Keep these markets open. We're going to keep trading. Okay, so 3851. Let's see where this is. 38. My God. Yeah, we're going south, man. Load them up. Here we go. Because it's saying the S&P is going to do one too, but just the intraday one's going to take us all the way down to this 38. What is that? That's 3806. So around here. That's July 15th.
Wow.
Bottom line, yeah. You haven't seen a market like this, huh?
Yeah. No, this is
You've only seen markets go up.
Yeah, since 2010. How's the dollar doing against the dollar?
It's
the euro?
yeah. Listen, man. We are talking about that because you went to Bank of America yesterday. So Bank of America is charging 6.5%, right? Chase. Was it 9? It was 9%. Was it 9% or 6.5?
No, it was 6.5.
6.5%. Yeah. You know.
And then these other foreign exchange places they charge 10%.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
Okay, so 6.5 is not bad, I guess.
Not bad.
Okay.
Yeah. Just to trade some money.
Yeah. Well, it's pretty intense, though.
That's your bank.
There's no doubt about that. So here, if we go over, so this is what ends up happening. If you understand, and if you don't understand the ABCs, folks, just go over to Amazon and get my book, because the bottom line is that it's quite clear how these things work. And the Qs are an ABC down too. You can see what just happened. You needed 1 million shares. We came into a 1.2. We're at 900 right now. This is a monster ABC down too. There's no doubt. Let's go to Fish in Riverview. Hey, Fish, what's going on, brother?
And the Qs are an ABC down too. They can see what just happened.
You're too far away from wherever you're talking.
Hello?
Yes, I got you.
Hey, Tom.
How you doing?
Good, yourself?
Good, thank you.
Hey, man, I got a question for you. What are your thoughts on staying short into the weekend?
Yeah, I would.
Okay. Even on, say, leveraged, I'm like in SOX-S and things like that. I'm up right now. But I didn't know if I should just take the money and run at the end of the day or hold it.
But I just pulled up SOX-S and that's up, not down.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, that's what it should be. That's what it should be. I got it. Okay. So 1 second. Let me look at this. So this is, SOX-S, folks, let me get this straight. This is the 3 times bear, inverse of the, I'd stay there, man.
Awesome.
And I think, let's do this. Let's see if we got an ABC here. Okay, I got to get this straight. 1 second, hold it. This is reverse. So I got, this is off the SMHs, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to bring up the SMHs because it will be clearer.
Yep. Inverse semiconductors.
Yeah. Oh yeah, man, it's an ABC down. Yeah.
Sweet.
Yep. You're gonna. This is going to go right. So the SMHs want to go right for 189. That low. All these lows are in play now, man. Big time.
Awesome.
Cooking,
Thanks,
brother. Have a safe weekend. Thanks for the call, man. Stay right there, folks. Best for Night coming right back. Yeah, they're jamming it down. Come right back.
Vista Gold owns and operates the largest undeveloped gold project in Australia, the Mount Todd Gold Project. Vista Gold just completed their feasibility study, resulting in a 7 million ounce gold reserve. Vista Gold has all major permits approved and has retained CIBC capital market assistance in evaluating alternatives and in completing an accretive transaction. Vista Gold trades on the NYSE American and TSX under the ticker symbol VGZ. Vista Gold, executing a strategy to create shareholder value.
You might think that if you want to be successful at trading in the stock market, you're going to need a crystal ball. After all, it's impossible to predict the future, right? Like any endeavor in life, before you decide it's impossible, get some advice from the experts. You might find that it's not so impossible after all. For daily market overviews that give you direction on the key indices, selective stocks, and commodities, subscribe to the Opening Call newsletter at TFNN.com. The Opening Call newsletter is written by Basil Chapman, creator of the trading methodology known as the Chapman Wave. The Chapman Wave up-down sequence gives you an edge in identifying price turns, finding the peaks and valleys in stock prices. Get the Opening Call newsletter by Basil Chapman in your inbox every day. First-time subscribers also get a 30-day money-back guarantee. If you're not satisfied, let us know, and you'll get a full refund within 30 days of signing up. TFNN.com, educating investors.
Biotech is booming, but for how long? Whether you think the biotech bull has room to run or has run its course, trade LABU or LABD. Direction's daily S&P Biotech 3 times bull and bear ETFs. Visit directioninvestments.com/biotech today. An investor should consider the investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses of the direction shares carefully before investing. The prospectus and summary prospectus contain this and other information about direction shares. To obtain a prospectus or summary prospectus, please contact Direction Shares at 866-476-7523. The prospectus or summary prospectus should be read carefully before investing. An investment in the funds is subject to risk, including the possible loss of principal. The funds are designed to be utilized only by sophisticated investors such as traders and active investors. Distributor Foreside Fund Services, LLC.
TFNN has launched The Tiger's Den, hosted at Discord. TFNN has been educating traders for more than 20 years with live programming hosted by a variety of professional traders during market hours. The Tiger's Den, available to all tigers and tigresses for just $1 for the year. There's no catch or added costs when you join our community of traders. Sign up today and become a part of this educational community of traders. Just visit the front page of TFNN.com.
This program is brought to you by Vista Gold, traded on the NYSE American and TSX under the symbol VGZ.
Tom O'Brien. Welcome back, folks. Dow Industrials down 469. The Nasdaq's off 208. S&Ps are off 61. Now, we had a couple questions about this deli, folks, okay? So I pulled it up here, right? It's Paralelti. I call it Sal's, Italian Deli. That's his last name, and I apologize, Sal. Now, he doesn't have a website, folks, okay? But I'm going to give out his phone number because I know, it has here dine-in, take-out, no delivery. But I know he...
Well, actually, there is a website, huh?
Oh, is it? Where?
Yeah, right there.
Want me here? Okay, good. Yeah. Because... Look at him. He's a trip. I don't know. Okay. Though this is a true Italian deli, let me tell you something. The bottom line is that he will send out cases of oil for you.
Yeah.
And
that oil, that olive oil is...
I'm telling you, check it out.
The best.
And his phone number, let me give you his phone number. It's 727-461-1817. So it's 727-461-1817. And tell him the Tiger sent you. So that he will give you... Hopefully he'll give you a discount. The bottom line, I suspect he will. And he absolutely loves Larry Pesavento.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, so he's a listener.
Oh, yeah, big time. That's yeah, awesome. He's a great guy. He works hard. It's a true, Italian deli, which is so cool, man. I mean, it's like a whole different ball game, And if you live around here, then you're all set. Because you can go there. He has the true Parmesan Rega something cheese. Remember the cheese that we have. I mean, he has the. You
get the balsamic.
Oh, the balsamic, I get that too. The balsamic is sick. The balsamic is sick. And if you like provolone, the sharp provolone is amazing. That's right from Italy too. Oh, yeah. So,
from Italy, huh?
Yeah. And the guy's amazing. His father, when you're in the shop, folks, his father passed away now, but his father and Sal, they have pictures of not just supporting an orphanage, right? But they continue to support them. They've been like 25 years.
Wow.
And there's a picture of all the kids. Okay.
And where is this in?
I believe the orphanage is in... It's either South America or it's one of those poor communities. I think it's a poor community in South America.
Okay.
Yeah, really cool though, man. Great people.
That's awesome.
Yeah, totally. So, market-wise out here, bottom line is that we got an ABC structure down. Now, what ends up happening, folks, okay, that ABCs in general, right? This is what I want you to wrap your head around a bit, because this is what it is that when... Let me bring up the S&P for a second, okay? So, markets themselves. So the way that I want to talk about like how we came down first and how we're coming down now. And the reason is that when we came down off of this March low, March high, right? It was a non-stop deal on the way down. And what ended up happening is that the market ran out of gas, period, okay? You get a counter-trend bounce. As long as we come down fast and furious, again, I suspect the market's going to run out of gas again at the low.
Okay.
You know, so we'll see, you know, if that is the low. Now, you know, I'm kind of hesitant thinking that that's the low, and that would be a change of thought for myself. Because I really felt that was the low, but the way this market is trading, it's like what happened is that so many more people came in, and they're going to get flushed down the toilet again, okay? And that's always a problem. See, like today's a huge problem. And one of the reasons that you see that this market's coming down so quick at the end, because it finally did rally, and there's still so many people that unfortunately will only buy. You know what I mean? And what ends up happening is that the sellers overwhelm the buyers, and, you know, that's what you get when you get a red market.
Yeah, it's tough. I mean, yeah, the mortgage rates too, huh? Over 6%.
Mortgage rates are killers.
Yeah.
There's no doubt. There's no doubt. And they're going to go up a lot more.
Yeah.
They're going to go up a lot more. You know, what has happened, so let's talk about the rental market a bit. The rental market, you know, around here is still pretty strong.
It is.
You know?
Yeah.
Now,
I'm seeing a lot new ones.
That's what it can only stay strong for so long, because if the pricing is going down, what's going to happen next, folks, is this. Is that next what happens is that people that have a couple houses, they're going to say, okay, I got to rent it. So they start renting it out, and then there's all more rentals than there has been. And, you know, bottom line, that brings down prices.
Yeah.
You know, I can tell you, so pictures for all you guys and girls in the building business, right? My trusses went down 20%. And that's without even asking. 20%.
They just told you.
Just told me.
Yeah.
You know, we sent it over. They came back, says we're going down 20%.
Wow.
And that's, see, what does happen, this is it's build first, is it build first? Build is first resource, right here. So this is the company that we buy off, right? These guys are monsters, right? So Builder's First Resource. Look at this revenue, man. Watch this. $22 billion.
Wow.
So what happens when you're dealing with large public companies? Now, this is the good thing about dealing with large public companies. What happens is that you're not getting nickeled and dimed. What happens is that on the way up, there's all different tier prices depending on how many houses you build or how much business you give them.
Yeah.
And what did happen, so check out what happened when things were really tough and builders couldn't get the product. Well, remember when we were talking to, do you remember that conversation?
Yeah.
Okay. So what happens is this, is that I not only get the trusses off them, but what ends up happening, I'll buy a lot of the other lumber off them. And this is what they did about a year and a half ago. If you didn't do that, you couldn't get the trusses.
Yeah.
They wouldn't even get you in line to get the trusses. Now, that was tough for people that didn't want to give them all the business. And their prices were great, so I don't know why they didn't, okay? But what was really cool, I thought, was that, and it makes sense, because what ends up happening as those prices come down, you know, it's not going to be me that's going to be able to force anyone to go down on price. That's for sure, okay? But what happens is that when you're dealing with a large builder, the same price, whether it's Toll Brothers and all of that, once you get to a certain level, that's the price you're going to get, and they don't screw around with it because they can't. Because, I mean, look, they do $22 billion. You know what I'm saying?
So looks like they're going to go down, $3.5 billion next year in revenue?
Yeah, look at that. That's great. I didn't, look at that, $3.5 billion, and look at the profit, $15.38 to $8, cut in half, cut in half. And now look at how it went up. Look at how it went up. I mean, look at this. This is a great one to look at, folks. 2018, it was $7.7 billion. 2021, $19 billion. Last year, $22 billion.
Wow.
Now, what goes up must come down.
Must come down.
I don't like that saying, but in this particular case, it looks about, what it is in a monster way. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah. We're going to buy a stock today.
Oh, yeah, we're going to buy a stock. We're buying First Majestic, AG. Yeah, let's pull this up. We're getting best for the silver stock, folks. I'll show you some of these. We'll do it as soon as we come back, because what you have here, bottom line is that this has been a tough situation, but you can see with First Majestic, it never got to its bottoms. I mean, the bottom there is 631, and gold and silver got killed. This is a good company,
Okay.
So as soon as we come back, we're going to load them up, baby. Stay right there. Best and I come right back, folks.
technology around us is changing every day. With so much happening, it can seem impossible to keep up with all the information. David White's investment newsletter, The Technology Insider, is designed to give you all the information you need to understand the technology that shapes today's markets and tomorrow's future. David White has made his living staying on the cutting edge of technology. His weekly newsletter will give you specific recommendations for value tech stocks, as well as entry prices, target prices, and stops to set for each trade. Dave delivers his weekly newsletters every Friday with updates throughout the week. You can get the Technology Insider at TFNN.com for only $37.50. Sign up for David's newsletter, The Technology Insider, and get an inside look at everything the technology sector has to offer. Try it risk-free today with our 30-day money-back guarantee. TFNN, educating investors.
You might think that if you want to be successful at trading in the stock market, you're going to need a crystal ball. After all, it's impossible to predict the future, right? Like any endeavor in life, before you decide it's impossible, get some advice from the experts. You might find that it's not so impossible after all. For daily market overviews that give you direction on the key indices, selective stocks, and commodities, subscribe to the Opening Call newsletter at TFNN.com. The Opening Call newsletter is written by Basil Chapman, creator of the trading methodology known as the Chapman Wave. The Chapman Wave up-down sequence gives you an edge in identifying price turns, finding the peaks and valleys in stock prices. Get the Opening Call newsletter by Basil Chapman in your inbox every day. First-time subscribers also get a 30-day money-back guarantee. If you're not satisfied, let us know, and you'll get a full refund within 30 days of signing up. TFNN.com, educating investors.
Everything in the universe is governed by the Fibonacci sequence. This mathematical principle is responsible for everything from the most aesthetically pleasing artwork to patterns in the stock market. To stay on top of stock patterns you can take advantage of, sign up for the Fibonacci 24/7 newsletter at TFNN.com. When you subscribe, you'll get a weekly report from veteran day trader Larry Pesavento on stocks you need to pay attention to. And you can trust Larry's analysis. After all, he's got 45 years experience as a day trader. Larry will also provide daily charts, videos, and data on the key markets that he's tracking. Expect notifications from Larry on market movement you need to act on at any time. First-time subscribers also get a 30-day money-back guarantee. If you're not satisfied, let us know and you'll get a full refund within 30 days of signing up. Subscribe to the Fibonacci 24/7 newsletter today. TFNN.com, educating investors.
Don't forget, you can listen to TFNN live on your mobile device 24 hours per day. Go to TFNN.com and hit Watch Tiger TV. That's TFNN.com. Then hit Watch Tiger TV.
Welcome back, folks. Best of Hewley, Tom O'Brien. We do appreciate you growling and prowling with us. We got Bestford's account up here, man. He's getting into First Majestic.
Let's do it.
We got it set up.
We'll just
send that order. See what happens here. Let's see. There we go.
So it's been submitted.
Submitted. Okay. So, what do you have in your portfolio now? You have Apple,
AU,
yeah, Anglo Ashanti,
CGC,
yeah, Canopy, and then Vista Gold.
Yeah.
Now, you know, it's so funny, folks. I was asking him this morning how his portfolio's doing. And he said he's down $7. I mean, that's insane. That's really great. I mean, it really is. You know, look at it. You know, because
not bad.
So you got Apple. Yeah, I mean, hey, we'll see where it shakes out, man. Yeah, I mean, you've been buying in a bad market. I mean, that's my fault. But
yeah,
you know,
no, this is great.
No, right,
I'm not down that much at all.
No, not for what the market's doing. There's no doubt about that, man. There's no doubt about that. And you get First Majestic. So when you look at First Majestic, folks, okay, this is a highly volatile stock, and everything is predicated on the price of silver. It's a large silver producer.
And they're from Mexico?
Let's see where they do business. Mexico. And Mexico is definitely one of the best silver producers in the world.
Okay.
Like this company here, they're going to take in $558 million. This quarter, they're going to make 2 cents. Next quarter, 2 cents.
Look at next year. Huh?
Next year is big. Next year, $705 million, make 41 cents. You know, and you can see here's the mix: the silver, 307 million, gold 279. So that's a good mix, man. Do you know what I mean?
So they do both.
They do both. They do both.
I see.
So what ends up happening, the way that the equity market works, is that most times, if you have more silver than gold, you rarely say you're a silver stock, right?
Okay.
What does happen is that some of these CEOs want to make like they're a gold stock, so they say silver equivalent of gold. You know what I mean? But that's not.
Yeah.
So silver's got killed. Bottom line, we got a bid out here. We'll see if we can get something going. Always remember, folks, the bear can claw your heart out, the bull can run you over, and thank God there's always another trade. Health, happiness, and prosperity. Have a great weekend, safe weekend. Come back and visit Tommy tomorrow on Tuesday morning. Have a great one, folks. Thanks, man.